Okay, FTDX-10. Got a new one here. Now, if we want to do the Mars mod on our FTDX-10, one thing we're going to have to consider is if we actually do the mod, we're going to void a warranty. And we all know we just got brand new FTDX-10s, but we all still have warranties on these bad boys. So if you want the capability to have Mars, but not void your warranty, there's a way to do it. You can do a temporary Mars mod. What we're going to do is we're going to temporarily mod this radio to where, should there be a situation where we had to use our warranty, all we have to do is reset the radio, Mars mod disappears, it goes away, the radio is still serviceable under warranty. Now, there's a pin, JP6 is the Mars mod pin. Typically, if you were to buy this from HRO or someplace like that, they're going to go in there and they're going to do the solder bridge between the two pins. They may still be under warranty through HRO. I didn't do that. Some of you guys may not have done that. It just ordered your radio direct like I did with no mods. So this is how to do it yourself. We can start out by taking the bottom cover off. Come over here so we can get this. In fact, we'll do it a little faster. A word of caution when it comes to these screws. They're really small and there's literally like a ½ an inch-pound of torque on them. There's no torque at all. So I'm actually going to use a drill to pull them off, but when they go back on, you have to be very careful. You'll strip them out. These are very, very lightly torqued screws and they're really small. So to keep from damaging them and stripping them out, I'm going to go back in with a screwdriver. Now, you take the bottom plate off. You're going to have 4 screws, 2 on each side, and then you're going to flip it over, and the remaining screws will be on the bottom. You got 2 here, you've got 2 here, you've got 1 over here. So we'll go ahead and pull those now. Now, once we get this cover off, there's going to be yet another cover to pull. So there's quite a few screws to take this out. A lot of people would rather just do the solder bridge so they don't have to continuously do this. Because if you were to get a new firmware update, obviously you're going to have to reset the radio. Anytime you reset the radio, this temporary mod is gone. So you might want to consider that. Maybe pulling these screws out multiple times. I personally have recently just updated my firmware, so I'm not concerned with it. I have the latest edition. So now it's time for me to go ahead and do my mod. Alright, that should be all the screws. Lift it up and off, and there's your second panel. So basically, these screws all the way around the second panel, including this one in this corner, all come out. And once again, the torque is very light on these. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and swap over to the screwdriver on these guys. Slightly smaller Phillips head on them. Sorry for the dogs. It's a beautiful day and I've got the back door open so they can run in and out. If you notice, there's a spot here for the optional CW filter, if that answers any of your questions about that. I don't believe there's any other filters that can be added to this radio. Mechanical filters, that is. Alright, hang tight, 2 more screws. And I do know I mean, you don't have to put any comments. I already know I should have a wrist strap on and, you know, have a static strap of some sort. My tools should be free of any static because we are going into some micro circuitry. All right, here we are. This is what everyone's looking for. I'll use this little screwdriver to point it out. Right behind your mic, right here, your mic plug, directly behind it, you're gonna see your pins right here. And they're numbered. And we want this one on this far right side. It says JP6. That's gonna be the one that's gonna actually perform the mod. At this point, what we wanna do is actively short that out. And I know I'm living on the edge here. I'm gonna use the screwdriver in my hand to do it. And we're gonna actively short these 2 points out and power the radio on. Then we're gonna go into the menu and we're gonna reset the radio. So radio is gonna come on. All right, we'll go into our menu. And it's easy to use over here, use the monitor to do this. You're gonna go into extension settings, I believe, and reset, all reset. And when I click done, it's going to go off and come back on. And I'm gonna pull the screwdriver in that process because it's gonna basically reset the whole radio. Do I wanna reset? Yes. There we go. That should have took. Now, it may take more than one try.